Now let's try rationalizing the denominator of a fraction that's a little more complex. We don't have to worry about the whole number, just the radical on the bottom. So we need to get rid of this square root of 3 on the bottom of the fraction, and we will do it by multiplying top and bottom both by the square root of 3. Sorry, yeah, the square root of 3. And when we do that, on the bottom we're going to get, oh, I should back up and, here, let's do the top of the fraction first. So on the top of the fraction, we can multiply these two radicals, giving us 24 times the square root of, and 10 times 3 is 30. So 24 times the square root of 30. And on the bottom, we have 16 times the square root of 3 times the square root of 3 is just 3. So now we get to do some simplifying. First of all, we need to take this 30 and we need to factor and see if we can simplify. So over here, let's take our square root of 30 and let's factor the 30. So for 30 we have 2 times 15 and then 3 times 5. Unfortunately, there are no perfect squares found inside of it. So we're not going to be able to simplify the top any more than what we have. But we can simplify this bottom, we can multiply it out. Now on the top we're going to have 24 times the square root of 30. And on the bottom, we now have 16 times 3, which would be the same thing as 8 times 6. Well, let's see. If I can't remember what 8 times 6 is, how about 8 times 5? 8 times 5 would be 40. 8 times 6 then is 48. So on the bottom we have 48. Gee, can't I simplify that a little bit more? So let's factor the top and factor the bottom. Let's take this 24 and factor it. We've got 2 times 12. Let's make that look like a 2, which is 2 times 6, which is 2 times 3. Let's circle all of the primes. And then we need to factor our 48 as well. Let me extend the page, which is 2 times 24, 2 times 12, 2 times 6, 2 times 3. Again, I will circle my primes. And then let's see what cancels. And this may prove just a little bit interesting. We have a 3 on the top. Oh, let's make that red. We have a 3 on the top, and going down there was a 3 on the bottom. Let's cancel those. Now I have a 2 here, and a 2 here. We'll cancel those. Moving up a little bit, there's a 2 here, and a 2 here. I can cancel those. Moving up some more. There's a 2 here and a 2 here. Everything on the top cancels, leaving me with just my square root of 30. And on the bottom, everything canceled except for this 2. So this simplifies to the square root of 30 over 2.